Well, good morning. Today is April 8th, 2022, on my way into the day job, and there was no after-hours work for the primary source of income, and I did not do the secondary source of income. And as you can see in the video, the sunrise is affecting the video, but we should be turning east here shortly. Yesterday I did have to shut down the office. Ruben wanted some documents over to the immigration court, and so I shut down the Masters that I was watching and took care of that, and then I went and grabbed a second job. So we're well over our goal for the primary source of income, which is going to offset the loss of any income from the secondary source that we planned for this week. And it's Masters week, and this is my one time in the year that I really focus on a sporting event and sit down and watch it. I obviously do that as well for football during the season for Cardinals games, and Sunday when I'm doing the secondary source of income. And I don't really watch any other golf tournaments, maybe the U.S. Open. But I really love the game of golf. Golf is a sport that every time that you're done with a shot, you get to try and figure out what you did wrong and try and correct it. It's a great example of the plan, do review that we talked about a couple of videos ago, or maybe even yesterday, I can't remember. But it's like every shot is its own shot. You're not playing against a competitor, but rather against a course. You come up with your strategies to how you're going to plan and play your course management, and ultimately you get to see if you win. So it's a game of patience. It's very meticulous. It's very analytical. And then not only does it have all those elements, but then you have to execute as well. So it was nice to see Tiger back in the realm of the golf world and out playing again after his car accident, which just kind of shows you that if you have determination, you can overcome. And he's proving that, just like Gary Player did back in the day. He was involved in a head-on car accident and managed to come back and then still win majors. So Tiger's trying to muscle through this. His challenge is, does he sit back and try and repair the damage from the previous day from all the walking, because I think the round was something like 5 hours and 20 minutes that he had to endure. A lot of walking, a lot of uphill, downhill walking, which is difficult when your right leg is shattered. So ultimately, he did pretty good. He had a couple of really miffed drives, and that could account for some of his lack of performance yesterday. But still, the individual shot 1 under par, and was quite amazing. I look forward to watching it today as long as possible. I am recording those games, which is why Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday I will not be doing any secondary income. I will be watching live at work, possibly today, and whatever I missed, I have the ability to go back and watch some recorded videos. So I'm trying to combine that with I'm home. So how can I clean up the house and the yard? Yesterday I reclaimed an area in the backyard, cleaned up all the dog toys, cleaned up all the sticks that Daisy has pulled out of the wood pile, and we got a sprinkler to repair, we've got weeds I just plan on getting stuff done. So yesterday I also watched a hockey game because I had watched most of the Masters for that day, so there was no need to watch the Masters. And during every intermission in between the periods, that's when I went to the computer and I dotted some I's and finished up and cleaned up some of Chapter 3 that were missed. So we're back to Chapter 5 because we're skipping over the real estate thing as we talked about. And, just plan on working on that, taxes and the daily task for the primary source of income today. So, hopefully you find a sport. Hopefully you'll find a sport that really piques your interest. You'll recognize the teamwork aspect of it, the dedication to professionalism, that it's just not a matter of going and playing, but these guys are watching videos on the team, they're learning their playbook, they're running through drills, they're going to the gym. It's amazing what these individuals go through, and we just want the end result, and we're not willing to go through the pain and frustration. A good example is the difference between myself and others in the family. Not necessarily the kids, but in my immediate family. Mom, dad, stepdad, my relatives, the adults, for instance. They want the end result. They want something nice. They have desires, but yet they're not willing to put forth the energy. They're not willing to fail. They're just demanding that it be given to them just because of time and service. And that's not how the world works. That's not how the world rewards you. The world rewards you by putting in the effort and failing your way to success. Trying something and seeing if it worked, and what worked, put it off to the side and try and build upon it, and coming up with a creative idea, becoming an entrepreneur, dedicating yourself to something so that you're a professional. And that's what I plan on doing with the second half of my life. I plan on just becoming an expert to the point where other people are like, I have no idea how Tom was able to do that. And the nice thing is, I'm in a sense giving you a book about how I did it, and going to be documenting all that information. So it's your choice as to whether or not you want to read that. It's your choice as to whether or not you want to pass that down to the next generation, or utilize it yourself. So, all right, I'm almost to work, so I'm going to end this call. I hope that you have a great day. I hope that you find something that you can utilize the plan to review aspect of life, a good life lesson, and become an expert at something. Plan to review can be things about raising your kids, about things in your relationship, your job, things around the house. Come up with an idea, implement the idea, and review the results, and then wash, rinse, and repeat. And you'll find that things become refined, and you'll ultimately get the end result that you're looking for. So, all right, I'm going to let you go. I hope you have a great day, and love you all. Bye for now.